Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Michael Welsum, your senior class president, and I'm welcoming you to the Baccalaureate for the class of 2020. Let me start by leading you in the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Principal Mr. Gurgis.
Welcome to the Torrance High School 2020 Baccalaureate Ceremony. Today we celebrate and honor the class of 2020. Seniors, please take a moment to reflect on your journey, to appreciate where you have been, the work you have done, and the fun you have had. Along the way, it was challenging, fun, frustrating, and rewarding. As you went through your journey, you were guided and supported by the people sitting beside you, your family and friends, and by the teachers who you worked with every day. We are all very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Gurgis. I now have the great distinction to introduce our ASB president, Katie Mendoza.
It would be wrong of me to act like this is normal, to act like this is okay, and to act like this is what we deserve. Let's be honest. None of us could have even imagined this happening, and none of us really know how to handle it. Jobs, homes, and lives have been lost. Minds and emotions are scattered, and so are any plans we had for the future. Nothing will ever be the same. But is this 2020? Is this what we are as a class? I've asked myself those questions too many times to count. I am confused, I am disappointed, and I am speechless. But what I realize is that not only are those feelings valid, but they are also what lots of people are feeling right now. Now more than ever, we've had to come together to help each other through words of encouragement, FaceTime, staying inside, wearing masks, and through giving up the most exciting part of our 12 years of education. And it's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be sad and frustrated. But what's not okay is to let those feelings overpower what we've accomplished in the last 4 years here at Torrance High, and especially what's to come. There is still so much to appreciate and to look forward to. For some of us, we will be the first to graduate high school, and some of us will be the first to go to college. For some of us, school was never easy, and it took so much just to get out of bed and show up. For some of us, we had to do this on our own and grow up faster than we should have. I'm glad we did, and I'm glad we're all here, together, as the class of 2020. We are legendary, we are history, and we are unlike any other. Let us not be defined by this virus. Let us not stand down, and let us not shy away from all our gloriousness and potential. Let us be defined by how we respond, how we persevere, how we show grace, and how we look forward. We will be the generation that rebuilds for the better. We will be the generation that doesn't take no for an answer. We will be the class that changed the status quo. The old ways just don't work anymore. It's up to us to make new ways. It's up to us to stand up to those who let their own fears and opinions get in the way of seeing what's happening around them. Look around. How lucky we are to be here right now. All the experiences that we've had, both good and bad, have led to this moment. Take what you've got and make an impact. Our time at Torrance High will never be forgotten. I know none of us had the same experiences, and it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows, but it was always there, and it always will be. We have learned lifelong lessons, and now it's up to us to take what we've learned and use it for good. I'm proud to be a Tartar, and I hope you are too. Thank you to all the family and friends for your time, money, and love that you have showered us students with for the past 12 years. Thank you to the teachers for making us smile, making us work hard, and making us feel seen. And thank you to the students for never giving up on each other and for never giving up on ourselves. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We earned it and we deserve it. Tartar pride, always. Thank you.
It is my honor to introduce our next speaker, Ms. Lana Bouchons, who serves as a senior analyst in the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Diplomatic Security, where she has worked since August 2013. Prior to joining State, she served as management analyst in the Department of Veteran Affairs from August 2011 to August 2013. She has received numerous Department of State awards for her work in strategic planning, as well as VA awards for improving its IT systems and business practices, which helped reduce the backlog in veterans' benefits claims. Ms. Shons earned a Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service from Georgetown University in 2011 and a professional certificate in IT benchmarking from Stanford University in 2012. In 2010, she was selected to study European Union and NATO policies and governance at the Free University of Brussels in Brussels, Belgium. Ms. Shons graduated from Torrance High School in 2007. She was involved in the academic decathlon, ASB, Girls State, NHS, Tartar Ladies, Track and Field, UNICEF, and Vietnamese Culture Club. Ms. Shons currently lives in Arlington, Virginia with her husband, Mark, and her daughter, Sophia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce Ms. Lana Bouchons.
Principal Gerges, Torrance High faculty, friends and family, and the class of 2020. I want to begin by giving a warm thank you to the dedicated Torrance High faculty and staff who educated, guided, and coached me in the class of 2007. It is because of you that I was given the education I needed to be successful in college and ultimately pursue a career in the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs and the U.S. Department of State. When I was asked to give a short speech for this year's baccalaureate, I knew I wanted to share something impactful from my time at Torrance High. I settled on some sage advice from my AP psychology teacher, Mr. Zartman, words that I still live by. He said, "Don't worry until it's time to worry." Now, you may think it's unwise or even dangerous to not worry at a time like this. However, I took those words to mean that there's little use in obsessing about an uncertain future. Instead, concentrating on improving my life today is what truly matters. So for the past few months, I've been focusing my energy on things I can positively affect, maintaining relationships and friendships, taking care of myself and others, and paying it forward. Although you're not able to be with your friends today for baccalaureate, you can rest assured that you built some friendships that will have lasted a lifetime. It's been almost 13 years since I graduated from Torrance High, but I still keep in touch with my high school friends who live in different states and countries. We normally communicate through phone calls, text message, social media, and even old-fashioned letters and postcards. You may not realize it now, but nurturing these friendships help you practice vital communication skills, skills that will be needed now more than ever as you enter the workforce, attend college, or join the military. Your ability to clearly communicate your achievements and aspirations, as well as your trials and tribulations, will set you apart from others in your chosen career path after high school. Now, taking care of your family or friends might seem obvious, but we often forget about ourselves. To reflect not only on what we are doing, but how we are doing, physically, emotionally, mentally. I take care of myself by making time to exercise, going on walks, or even cooking a special meal for myself. I also virtually checked in on my family and friends to help them cope with the isolation during this hard time. So whether it's watching your favorite TV series or catching up with your friends on Zoom, be intentional about doing things that bring joy into your life and the lives of your loved ones. It's especially critical now to pay attention to our mental health and our physical well-being, and those most important to us in our community. Lastly, I believe paying it forward is all about what you value. I value championing the next generation of leaders and getting young people like yourselves to consider careers in public service. Shortly starting my own federal government career in 2011, I noticed a palpable lack of young people. I've been hard at work ever since to increase awareness and interest in public service careers. Even now, with a 9-month-old baby, I carve out time to mentor college students interning at several US government agencies. So ask yourself, what's important to me? Whether it's ordering takeout to support your local business or donating money to a cause that's dear to you, giving back in even a small way can make a big impact. In closing, I'm proud to hear about and see the impressive resilience of the Torrance High class of 2020. While this time is tinged with sadness at what our fellow graduating seniors have missed during the last few months, there was also a spirit of great optimism about what this generation of graduates will achieve. The feeling of our Torrance High community, despite the crisis, and perhaps even because of the crisis, made me proud to call myself a Tartar. So thank you and congratulations again to the Torrance High class of 2020.
It is at this time in Baccalaureate that we turn our attention to our senior class performers.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand.
I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete.
Oh, simple thing, where have you gone?
I'm getting old and I need someone to rely on.
So tell me when you're gonna let me in.
I'm getting tired, I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me.
Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone?
I'm getting old and I need someone to rely on.
So tell me when you're gonna let me in.
I'm getting tired, I need somewhere to begin. And if you had a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. And if you had a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything,
So why don't we go?
so why don't we go? And if you had a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
Somewhere only we know.
It is my honor to now present the senior slideshow.
solemn oaths with our blood that were signed. But time flies. Yes, time flies. Youth goes where it always goes, and we were both.
You and I till the end, don't need to pretend again and again. We'll stick together, everything is alright with you by my side. We won't say goodbye, we'll stick together. I can pick you up when you're heading down. When it all just sucks, I'll be your Charlie Brown. You can make me laugh when I wanna cry. In a world gone mad, we're on an all-time high. And it wouldn't be the same without you. We have yet so many stupid things to do. You're the only thing I'm holding on to. Anywhere and anything, I'll be there. You and I till the end, don't need to pretend again and again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You and I till the end, don't need to pretend again and I can pick you up when you're heading down. When it all just sucks, I'll be your Charlie Brown. You can make me laugh when I wanna cry. In a world gone mad, we're on an all-time high. And it wouldn't be the same without you. We have yet so many stupid things to do. You're the only thing I'm holding on to. Anywhere and anything, I'll be there. You're the only thing I'm holding on to. Anywhere and anything, we'll stick together. And it wouldn't be the same without you. We have yet so many stupid things to get through. You're the only thing I'm holding on to. Anywhere and anything, we'll stick together.
Perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. But some part of me is hoping for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes. You've been here for quite some time. But my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all away. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you. Bright lights and colors. Love is for the ones who dares to wait. No use in running when all I really want was indeed happy, now you're telling me it's over. I wonder what's next, you know we're getting older. When all we do is trying, it only makes us stronger. Dreams aren't meant to be broken. Take me to where the mountains can kill. People are free and time stands still. Whatever makes my heart come to life or fall apart. Show me the best, the worst of the world. I hope that's the life that you prefer. And if you want to go with me there, just let me know. Roll the dice, you don't live twice. Roll the dice. I found myself in tears when reading old letters. And something isn't right when looking back is better. Dreams aren't meant to be broken. Take me to where the mountains can kill. People are free and time stands still. Whatever makes my heart come to life or fall apart. Show me the best, closer to ruin.
The sun